In this video, I'm going to talk through the difference between vendor risk management, third-party risk management, and supply chain risk management. For background, I'm Walter Haydock, the founder and CEO of StackAware, and we help AI-powered companies measure and manage their cybersecurity, compliance, and privacy risk. The reason I'm going to go through this is that I find these terms are thrown out quite a bit, and different people have different definitions for them. So I think it's helpful to standardize them and understand exactly what we're talking about here. So to begin with, vendor risk management is the most narrow discipline. This is talking about how you manage the risk to data confidentiality, integrity, and availability from people that you pay, from people who vend things to you. So this includes paid as a service tools, Google Drive, ChatGPT, and it includes paid self-hosted tools or applications. So if you're running Microsoft Word locally, then that would be a vendor self-hosted tool that you're using. Now, if you open up the aperture a little bit to third parties, this obviously includes all vendors, but it includes people who you do not necessarily pay. And this is important because you don't really have leverage over these people. So this includes things like freemium as a service providers and freemium self-hosted tools that you may have downloaded onto your local machines. It also includes open source. So open source bridges the gap between third party and your broader supply chain, as I'll talk about in a little bit, because there can be open source packages that you call directly, but you're almost certainly calling transitive dependencies, so fourth and greater parties, when you are using these open source packages, and your vendors and even freemium as a service products are likely calling these open source packages as well. So moving out to your broader supply chain, since I talked about it, I'll get into fourth parties. These are your vendors' vendors. These are your third parties' vendors or your third parties' third parties. And these are, as far as you want to go out, this is fourth and greater parties. I realize that is missing a U, so I'm just going to throw that in quickly. But yeah, these are fourth and greater parties. All right, and then finally, in your supply chain, this includes your second parties. Second parties are customers. So these are people who pay you. And even though they are paying you and they're probably going to be concerned about the risk that you present to them, they present risk to you as well. If you have any sort of exchange of data with your customers, it's certainly possible that they could impact your data CIA, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So staying on top of the security challenges that they pose to your organization is also important. So just a quick wrap up, the most narrow discipline is vendor risk management. The next broader category is third-party risk management. And then the broadest category is supply chain risk management. So hopefully you found this video helpful. And if you want more info like this about practical cybersecurity, then please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot.